The International Criminal Court is issuing arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The ICC says there are reasonable grounds to believe Netanyahu and Gallant committed war crimes. Netanyahu's office says in a statement that Israel is rejecting this decision with, quote, disgust, and that Netanyahu, quote, will not retreat until all the war goals that Israel set at the start of the campaign are achieved. Arrest warrants were also issued for a Hamas leader for war crimes. And next week marks 1 year since the last major deal to release October 7th hostages being held by Hamas. 19-year-old Ofir Engel was one of those hostages released after being held captive for 54 days. Ofir says he suffered emotional torment and abuse and is now doing everything he can to raise awareness for those 101 hostages still in captivity. And Ofir and his father, Yoav, are joining me now with more on his story and advocacy. Ofir, Yoav, thank you both for coming on. I know this must be difficult to talk about, but we appreciate you coming on to share your story.
Thank you.
Ofir, you say you faced countless horrors when you were captured by Hamas, including being told you were going to be killed, even writing goodbye letters to your family. What was that time like for you, and how are you doing now, 1 year since being released?
It was horrible. I don't know nothing. I don't know what happened to my girlfriend, that I was in Beirut, that when he lived there. And all the time, the terrorists said, we are going to die, and we write goodbye message to our family. And it's I don't have a word. And now I try to do what I can to speak about our hostages and to bring them back. I'm here with a VR program. It's Survive to Tell. It's a VR program, and you can look at me, tell my story in Kibbutz Be'eri, and it feels so powerful and strong.
What happened for you on the day you were captured, and what kind of conditions were you kept in?
I was in a small room. I can't go outside to the room. I can't stand. I sat on the floor 54 days. I don't have a food. I have 1.5 pita with cheese. And I don't have a water. And all the time, 3 terrorist guards with guns pointed the gun on us every day, all the day. I'm very scared, and the hostages are now can't be in these conditions, and we need to bring them back and to do what we can to bring them back.
Ofir, Prime Minister Netanyahu is now offering a $5 million reward for the safe return of any hostage. Do you think that'll help get some of these hostages home?
I'm here just to tell my story and to bring the hostage back.
And Yoav, I know Ofir was released on your birthday last year.
Yes.
1 year later, what do you want the world to know about your family's experience?
I want, let's say, I must tell, and I'm here to say and to speak for the 101 hostages that are still there. It's the hostages is the hostages, and we must let them go. They are dead in the tunnels with not air, with a very bad condition. We knew it, but it's also the families. Every hostage has a big family and a community, and we are trying to do our best and to say all the world and all the people all over the globe that do something and find a solution that they released it. There's no option, and just after they are released, we can open a new page and to see what's going on with us. And it's I don't have a word to say how it can be that in this world 101 hostages sit more than 400 days, that no one see him. The Red Cross, no one in the world came to them and tell us what's happened with them. It's very bad.
All right, Ofir, Yoav Engel, we appreciate your time today, Ofir. Glad you are home safe, hoping the same for those 101 hostages still in captivity. Thank you both.
Thank you.